Hello there, welcome to Genessis Models live session number 6. Now, hopefully, fingers crossed, we've got some good video quality because if you remember from the last live session, we had problems with like internet connections and stuff, and the video quality was really sort of poor. Hence the reason why we made this a competition, just to kind of say sorry for the thing that was going on, because we was working on, if you remember, we was working on the Wellington here, and as I say, the video quality got so bad we couldn't really do it. So I've had the internet sort of really nicely upgraded. It's finally been activated, and it should, fingers crossed, this video should be coming in a lot nicer, at least sort of nicely watchable, so that we can actually work on our Wellington again and get back to normal. So as I say, I'd throw out a quick competition just to kind of say sorry. So we do have our quick build, the Typhoon. Now I did the usual random number generation program and counted down our sort of last video. We did the 5th live session, and I came to Joe's model kits. So congratulations to you, Joe. You are the winner. All you got to do is give me a bell. Just go to Genessis Models website. There's all sorts of contact information in there, like where we're based and all that kind of stuff. So just give me an email and basically give me your main address, and I'll ship this out to you free of charge. So congratulations on that. If you still want to be in it to win a prize, every month I always do a giveaway in one of the vlogs at the beginning of the month, which should be going up this Friday anyway. So get in on Friday, the vlog will be going up, and just get your name in there for the chance to win what's going to be the next prize, which I could probably tell you actually, because I've just put it on order. It's the new Seafire by Airfix 148 scale. Looks like a cracking kit, so that'll be up for grabs then. So now that fingers crossed, it looks like we've got a good picture going on here. Now that we've got good live streaming going on, we can get back into our Wellington. We're not going to get back into it now. This is just a quick video just to kind of say that everything's been sorted. We're back to normal. So every Friday of every week at 6 o'clock, we're going to be going live. We've got the Wellington that we're going on at the moment. We're going to be getting into some nice spraying with this on every Friday. Sadly, not this Friday. This Friday, it's bonfire night. I've got a bonfire night thing going on. Hence the reason why I'm doing it today on the Wednesday here and now. As of like the 9th on the Friday, we're going to be getting back to this, which should be interesting again, because I've been the whole reason I brought this kit really was I don't know how well we can sort of get you focused in on this, but you could sort of see that the surface detail, it isn't your typical normal let's do recessed panel lines, recessed rivets. That brings out the detail. This is more sort of like you could probably just about see on the surface detail, you've got all this sort of rippling rib work sort of showing through on there. So it's not a case of using washes, but sort of like we can sort of go in with the spray work. So it's going to be cool to really sort of get intricate with this and do the spray work and see how it turns out. And then maybe we could do some oils and stuff later on or something like that. But it's going to be cool to sort of be able to sort of dive into this again. Other things that are going on here at Genessis Models, we do have our beginners build, which is still coming along. Maybe we could bring you in and just have a look at that. This is the Harrier, the 1/76 scale by Airfix. We've gone off and used brush painting, right? None of the airbrushes, it's all basic. Which is good for you guys who are maybe just getting into the hobby. Not just basic, but I'm really sort of looking at cost and money, because this hobby is pretty, I mean, when you really get into it, if you want to, you can really go pretty damn expensive, i.e. airbrushes, compressors, all the different kit that you can get for scale modeling can get really expensive. So this build was all about me sort of saying no to all these paints and tools and just kind of go in, putting myself in the shoes of someone who's just started the hobby. So yeah, no airbrushes. We've been using the paints that actually come with these starter kits, these horrible little paints. Turns out they're not that horrible, actually. I do quite like them. So I've been using the paints that come with it, and I've only been going off and sort of like buying the things that I really think is a necessary thing to go out and buy. Tamiya extra thin cement. This glue, I think, is really in a way revolutionized building models rather than using those thick glues. It's a different way of doing things. It just makes things so much nicer and neater. So it's sort of like going out and buying the things that are really sort of like, as a beginner, you want to be getting. So that was what this build's all about. If you haven't already sort of got in and looking at it, go check it out. We're up to the deckling stage, and I think we got to the point where we've sealed in all the decals, so we're going to be sort of potentially going into maybe a nice bit of weathering. We've also got, if I could just get it out here, I've been working on this. I'm a few videos in advance, but we're getting the spraying going as well with the FA18. So we are sort of in a lot of painting and spraying stages with all our builds at the moment. But yeah, this is nicely coming along as well. We've got the primer down. We've had to take a few steps back. So I mean, if you've ever gone into that stage where you put the primer on and you've noticed, oh no, crap, we've got some problems on here. I'm just going through sort of showing you stepping back, doing some more sanding, filling, even though we put the primer on, and sort of move along that way, and how to sort of tackle that, which is rather cool. So those are the builds that are going on right now. Also, we've got the we've got the diorama group build also. That ends around about Christmas time. So if you want to sort of still get in on that, you can still get in on it. All you got to do, Genessis Models website, we've got a forum, and in the forum we've got the whole group build section, and the current group build is doing dioramas. So if you want to get in on that and come around about Christmas, it's just after Christmas, that is when it sort of ends, and then we sort of give out trophies and sort of that kind of cool stuff. So as you can have a nice trophy to say that you've won it or whatever. You've got a Top Gun trophy in here. Just go check that out. And that's basically what's going on at the moment. I've got a few sort of new builds going on in my head that I want to start. Also the HMS Victory build. I know a few people have asked, where's the HMS Victory build? As always, that is a colossal build. It's sort of like a build that I do on the side. It's sadly one of these builds where I film so much and torture so much, but then I have to put the work into it, and because it's such a big build, we're still doing all that the planking and stuff, which I've already shown you how to do planking, but I've still got to do the work and finish the planking, which I could probably spend like an entire week just building it and not actually have any filming footage to do for it. So it's a bit of an awkward build in that sense. It's not dead, it's not over. It will still be coming about. There will be more episodes. I will do it until it's finished. It's a little bit of a slow one to go through. If you are building along with it, you'll know how much hours and hours of work goes into building one of those, the HMS Victory, because they are just absolutely massive. But apart from that, that is basically it. So it's a bit of a short one. Got no questions in the chat, so yeah, that's it. Hopefully you've enjoyed this quick live session that we're going on here. Hopefully you're going to be looking forward to all the live sessions that are coming. Hopefully the videos, the video quality is a lot better now. Now we've got the whole internet side of it sorted. I have got a couple of different devices that we could do live streaming with, but we'll see how we go with this one that we've particularly got on right now. So, and also congratulations, Joe, for winning. So until next time, my name is Bob Waldron, this is Genessis Models, and I hope you've enjoyed.